Yeah, we're gonna turn the... Dude, Balloons TD6 gets 2 stars, bro. That's just 2 out of 5 stars. That game's not that good. That game's not that good. Okay, we're gonna continue reviewing our replays, because some people might be like, no, that's bullshit. Leona didn't fuck up or whatever. You can't do that. Dude, no, just literally use your fucking eyes, right? Seraphine. Yeah, so look. This replay right here. You literally just move across the map, right? Once you finish an objective, you just move, right? It's very simple. Or if you push your lane, just move, right? It's very simple. You want to keep controlling or moving across the map, right? This is one of the mistakes that a lot of players, you can see, they finish their wave and then they just sit at their tower, right? Instead of moving. So let's go ahead and fast forward. Or some people might say, oh, you didn't win that lane. You didn't win that lane. You can't win with Sett, right? Because this is one of the things that people will just report. They will mass report your account in ranked mode. You can't even touch ranked mode in this fucking game. Because again, kids are so fucking stupid, angry, and fucking pedophile, retarded, on drugs, and drunk in America that they just watch TV and they think they're Jesus. So you go in ranked mode with a character like Sett bot lane, and sometimes, not all the time, but they'll just be like, oh, report Sett, they're trolling. Sett is trolling! I watched the videos on the internet and I saw that Sett go top lane. Sett the top laner. And you're supposed to get Conqueror on Sett. I seen it. I saw the video. I saw a video and they picked Sett in the top lane and report him. So, that's how they fucking behave. And they will tell everyone to report your account. And then they ban your account. They ban your account. So, some people will try to say, oh, you can never go bot lane with Sett. You can never go bot lane with Sett because 2 range characters will just fucking kill you, or they'll shit on you, right? So we're gonna check it out, right? We're actually gonna see what the fucking truth is right here. So again, we have a Guardian Blade for massive damage and health, right? So we have 30 extra attack damage. So we have 100 attack damage now, with an extra 150 health. We have 1,000 health. Compared to 800 and 860. Right? Corki has 823 and this bitch has 863. However, they only have 29 armor. This bitch has 29 armor, Corki has 34 armor. He does have armor shred on the Gatling gun, but that's only 10 armor, right? So I have 10 more armor, or I have even armor still. And I have a shield, for you morons that forgot. Sett gets the Haymaker shield. And I have exhaust. Again, the behavior that they have, oh, this person isn't using flash and heal, and they're going bot lane. No, they're not using flash and heal in their bot lane, report them. Report them, they're not using flash and heal, report their character. They'll ban their account. Right? I'm not using flash and heal, I'm using exhaust. So their damage is reduced by 35%. They don't do 100% damage. So in reality, even if they shred my armor, it doesn't fucking matter. So again, we want to use our shield immediately, right, on our Haymaker. Unfortunately, Leona's a fucking moron and they don't know how their character works. And then we immediately use our potion. And now we have minion advantage. They might say, oh, but Corki's doing damage, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so did Mel. Mel took a fucking shitload of damage. And now she has to use one skill right there, and then I'm just pissed off already. Because our fucking Leona's a moron. They didn't go before me. Stupid. She has to go before me for the sunlight to work. And she has tankiness. She's more tanky. She gets 20 armor and magic resist with Eclipse. Right? She has 50 armor without the Eclipse activated, right? And again, we have a refillable potion, so we just go back immediately after we push the lane up. And look, they're just stuck at the tower, and they're not even pushing the wave faster than us. They're not even pushing the wave faster. So they're letting our minions do more damage to their wave so that it's easier for us to kill it. And now we actually help our jungler, so now our team will be ahead, right? Our Morgana will be further ahead than their Sylas because we helped her. We helped her with the Raptors and with the red buff. So Morgana is way ahead of Sylas now. Because for 2 camps, we did double damage, compared to Sylas only doing 1 character's worth of damage. They miss, and we immediately engage. We exhaust Corki, because he's the real damage dealer. We ignite him, so he can't get max healing. Ignite reduces healing. He fucking died. Do you see this? This is not fake. You guys are idiots. Anyone that tries to claim that this shit is fake, or that you can't go to a bot lane with a melee character, you don't know shit about anything. You don't know shit about anything. The only shit you know is Percocets and pedophilia. That's the only shit you know about. Go get some health insurance, big dog. Go get some fucking drugs. Go get your prescription refilled. Go get some life insurance, homie. That's obviously not fucking fake. I came back to the lane. They're overextended, and our Morgana is way ahead of their fucking Sylas because I helped her. So even if they went to our jungle, we're right here. We're literally right fucking here. So she's not in danger at her red buff, or she's not in danger at the fucking Raptors. So shut the fuck up. You guys are morons. You guys are stupid fucking people. It is very realistic or obvious that I can go bot lane with fucking Set. You guys suck at life is what the fucking problem is. We got S plus rank. We got S plus rank. I don't know if we fucking... The video said it's paused, but... we shitting on these fucking kids. You guys want to see the replay? Let's check out the replay. We just pooped on these kids' mouth or family. Their face. S plus rank. S plus rank. Lamborghini! Knowledge! Alright, so let's check it out. Let's check this shit out. We're playing Swain support. Support Swain. Which, funny enough, they actually have... what the fuck is this? Oh, the vision for both teams? What the hell? We got coup de grace instead of cut down. That's interesting. So we have Legend of Haste. Legend of Haste is nice because it scales over time. We check their jungle here to see if their jungler is here, which they only have press the attack. They don't have Halo Blades, so we're not worried about Darius. And then again, Darius has to have not 2 summoner spells. He doesn't have Exhaust and Ignite. So if he has Ghost, well, good luck getting more attacks after the first 3, right? Not as scary. He has to have Exhaust with Halo Blades for him to do anything to us. So, crazy weird thing that happens is that actually Lissandra goes mid lane with a support item this game, and we're actually up against 2 characters with real items in the bot lane, as opposed to a support item. So Jinx has Berserker's Greaves for max attack speed and move speed. And then Caitlyn has a Serrated Dirk, which Serrated Dirk is decent on Caitlyn because of Ace in the Hole. Maximizes her armor penetration. and lethality, right? So Ace in the hole combos her ultimate combos with lethality, which is really nice. However, the problem is we have Sivir, we have Sivir, we have a Sivir on our team, which Sivir is a crazy or really cool champion because they do a fuckload of damage with the boomerang blade. So she goes for max boomerang blade damage. And she also has a spell shield. She's basically like the ultimate pro gaming character. If you wanna go full gaming mode or pro gaming mode, Sivir is a good ranged character, right? She has really cool skills, and yeah, just a good character. So I don't know if I agree with Presence of Mind. Presence of Mind is nice because you could get it off the ricochet on the bounces on her boomerangs, so that's really good. Because what Ricochet does, it'll bounce off the minions in the lane, and then it could hit the other enemy champions to automatically trigger the Presence of Mind to give her some extra mana, which is really nice. And then the Spell Shield, if she successfully blocks a spell from the other team, she actually restores mana, which is really nice. Or does it not? Does it not restore mana anymore? It restores health? I'm pretty sure this move used to restore mana. I think this move used to restore mana. This move used to restore mana, I'm pretty sure. What the fuck? Restores health now? Okay. What? This move used to restore mana. Am I tripping? Dude, I swear this... Okay, maybe it didn't. I swear it used to restore mana. You used to be able to get mana back with the spell shield. Maybe not. Well, even better, she can block a spell, and then now it'll heal, I guess, right? Yeah, and the crazy thing is... Yeah, they do have two characters that has skill shots, right? So, Jinx can also land a Zap, but Zap only scales with attack speed for how fast the move comes out. It doesn't scale with attack speed for damage, right? She actually gets full damage scaling, 140% of her attack damage it'll do. So, she went move speed and attack speed, which is nice. And Caitlyn, yeah, Caitlyn has Serrated Dirk, which also the Peacemaker, the Piltover, her skill shot, does 125% of the attack damage, right? However, she has fucking Fleet Footwork, and so does Jinx, because they're fucking dummies, both of these kids. Fleet Footwork is trash, in my opinion. Anyways, yeah, our Sivir has Lethal Tempo, and the Boomerang does 70% bonus, so it's not total attack damage, right? It's the bonus, so 40 attack damage is her bonus right now since she has the BF sword, right? So 40 attack damage, so it'll be 70% of 40, right? Which BF sword is the biggest item that you can get. So that's the best scaling she could get on the Boomerang Blade. And this move, just like the Peacemaker, the Boomerang Blade does more damage when it doesn't hit anything else, right? Or it'll do more damage on the first... Look at her asshole, by the way. Do you see that shit? Nah, her entire booty cheeks is popping out, looking like a extra set of titties right there. What the hell? Nah, you could see, she's flexing her asshole in the camera right now. She got her titties popping out. And so, what happens... Look on the right here, Sivir. Can you guys see that? Yeah, so... The Boomerang Blade will do the most damage to the first thing it hits, and then it does less to any targets after that. Same thing with the Peacemaker. Peacemaker does half damage, I think. Let me see. Yeah, it does almost half damage after the first thing. Which it actually gets wider, I guess, after it becomes bigger. After it hits the first thing. So she dodges the zap, which is crazy. And now they line up like morons. It's like they never played this game before. They're lining up in a line to get hit by double boomerang blade here. Okay, there you go. They stopped. Maybe they were trying to trick her. Oh, big chunky damage. Oh, but Caitlyn hitting everything right there. And Sivir didn't use the spell shield. What a nightmare. And while that was happening, I actually checked the bush here with our Vision of Empire. So our guy can make an eyeball. Our guy can spawn an eyeball to check the bushes. Right here, I'm not scared. So I saved my spells. But, oh shit, we just missed it. We just missed it. So we don't have to spam any spells to check in here. We have Arcane Comet. Oh my god, we missed it again. There should be a better way to rewind this shit. Yeah, so it's really easy for us to check bushes with our spells. So it's a very good idea, especially if you have Arcane Comet or something like Mana Flow Band or Grasp of the Undying. There's multiple ways to see if your spell landed or hit. If you have something like Grasp of the Undying or Arcane or Mystic Shot on Ezreal, if you have Press the Attack, it'll give you a stack of Press the Attack. I don't remember if Press the Attack shows a little indicator like Arcane Comet does. You see these little squares. So right now the game is telling us we have Arcane Comet, right? When you get Grasp of the Undying, it'll start counting up, saying that you have entered combat or that you hit something, right? So yeah, it's really easy to check bushes with Arcane Comet because it'll launch a missile. So it's very obvious if you landed something. Or Vision of Empire literally shows or reveals the area. You guys saw right there. We threw the eyeball. Let's see, did we go backwards right there? Go a little bit backwards, buddy. Can you do that? Yeah, here we go. See? Throws an eyeball. And so it reveals the area. We can see inside of the bush. Nothing's hiding in there. Now we come this way. We try to see if anything's gonna swing at us from the bushes or try to chase us there. Nothing. Oh, and another giganto boomerang. And this fucking Sivir just getting hit by everything. That's so funny. And right there, we land our combo. Yeah, we exhaust her immediately. We actually ignite Jinx because she's right in front of our face. So, yeah, really good combo from us. We land the Nevermore. Is that Never Move? Never Move. Right, so this Claw that we launched at them actually stacks our passive, Ravenous Flock. So we get Soul Fragments from landing Vision of Empire and Never Move, right, or Nevermore. Both these skills, the W and the E on Swain, if we land them, it'll give us Ravenous Flock, which the old Swain was very obvious that he was the Birdman, right? He'd be hanging out with birds. I don't know. I don't know why, but he loves them birds. Where is my bird, right? Just like the dude from Iron Man 2. He loves his birds. And so, every time we land these, we get Soul Fragments, which gives us more max health. Yeah, so we gain 15 max health every time we land a move. And then it also actually heals us as well. So, we get a full combo. Let's see, do we push the wave as well? So we land that. Arcane Comet pops. Yeah, we get... Oh, we only got one of the spells. We got one of the spells right there. The minions weren't here yet, so let's slow it down. Hold on. We want to see what happens. Yeah, they're trying to chase our Caitlyn. Jinx already using a potion, which is nice. We land the... I think we land the Arcane Comet. She flashes away. We exhaust Caitlyn. We ignite Jinx. Yeah, now Jinx only gets like half heal right there. Now it looks like she lands the... Let's see, 0.25 speed. Holy shit, there's so much happening. Does Jinx have max attack speed? It looks like she's not stacking attack speed. That's funny. She doesn't know how to use Switcheroo properly. That's hilarious. Yeah, the minions weren't up yet. Did she really just net a minion right there? And then she uses her net on a minion. Wow, Sivir panic shielding. That's hilarious. Now we try to zap the minions. We get Jinx there. And then we run straight to the bush. We hit the minion and then go in the bush so they can't see us. Ooh, and we land another one. We get the Arcane Comet, a Scorch. We push the lane. We execute the last minion, and now we just start moving to get vision control. The minion actually blocking the zap there on the Jinx. Jinx so focused on battling right there that she doesn't notice that the minion's in the way. We push them off the minions right there. So this vision of Empire is a really slow move, right? We'll put it at 1x speed so you guys can see. It's very easy because it shows the circle and you can just run away from it, right? But the entire reason that I threw this out was to deny them the gold from the execute on the minions. Because if you're able to get the last hit or the execute on the minions, what happens is that they get full credit for it, right? So I actually throw it in between both of them so they're not allowed to hit the minion. And then right there, if she tried to hit the minion again, we would have probably caught her with our spell. Yeah, we got a Blasting Wand because Rylai's is, again, Rylai's is the best item basically. And now we set up a ward in the river just in case if their jungler shows up. We already knew that their jungler probably wasn't over here. Unless they were hiding all the way back here, right? And even if they were, technically our jungler could be waiting right here for us. Or checking their jungle as well. Which is very popular or good idea. To actually go across the river or the map to check the enemy's jungle if you're the jungler for your team. Because worst case scenario, the jungle is empty. Best case scenario, you take them down or you catch them with their pants down trying to pretend that they're playing MapleStory, spamming skills in the jungle. And then, like, middle of the road or still really good thing or scenario, right? One of the things that can happen is that the jungler isn't on this side of the map and all their shit is still here. And still one of the best possibilities, right? Is that they actually didn't start on this side of the map. If you run across the river to the other side of the map and you steal their shit from them and then they don't know that you're here and they run across and then they wasted their entire fucking time coming to this side of the map because you already stole everything. So if you start on your side of the map, that's one of the things that can happen, is that they'll waste all their time running over here after they finish this side of the map on their side, and they come over here and they're like, oh shit, where's all my stuff? And then they're broke and they have no experience, and then you come out of their jungle to help your team on this side or this side, or you could go back to your side of the map because they fucked up. Or they guessed incorrectly. Right? A little bit of rock, paper, scissors. In my opinion, Probably do 1 or 2 jungle camps, or 0 jungle camps, and then immediately help your team or try to find the enemy jungler. Different characters is better at doing different things. Some characters, again, you gotta figure out what your character's good at, or what they do, right? So let's see what happens here. Sivir, one of the best characters for pushing the wave. Yeah, I was literally just thinking about this, is that most attack damage characters, or ranged characters in the bot lane, does not push the wave. Right? Sivir, one of the best characters at pushing the wave because of the boomerang, and then the ricochet. Look, you guys can see the ricochet going fucking crazy right here. Look, right here. It bounces off of all the minions and hits them multiple times. And then I throw my lightning zap, which also pushes the wave, or gains us minion advantage. It goes through all the minions and does damage to them. And now we just start hitting the tower. Just start slapping the tower. Then Jinx gets greedy right there and throws the zap down. And so we hit her with the vision to deny her the gold from the minions, which is really nice. Yeah, we're just smoking the shit out of these kids. Yeah, Jinx not really that good of a character for pushing the wave, because if she uses the fish bones, the rocket launcher, she has to spend all her mana with every auto attack, and she doesn't know how to use the switcheroo to gain max attack speed. You can actually use the railgun or the machine gun first to stack 3 attacks on the switcheroo, and then you go to fishbones, you switch from the railgun or the machine gun to fishbones, and you get the attack speed still. You get 3 stacks of attack speed. So we help push the lane. Sivir uses the ricochet here to push the lane, and then we go in the river to put a vision totem to make sure that our opponent doesn't run up in our lane like the jungler and catches our teammate off guard or by surprise, right? So now we have vision of at least this area, so we can see if anything's coming from the river. And now again, you see that? Crazy fucking boomerang. Instantly getting the minion advantage. And now they're face tanking the minions. And we actually come mid lane. We surprise Lissandra. We show up mid lane. So we literally just come through the middle of the lane here. We throw the vision down, so she has to dodge to the side. And since she had to move to the side, she actually... Oh, that was a nice flash. That was a nice flash. She jumped over her claw right there. Yeah, her glacial path. Yeah, see, so since she had to walk sideways to not get hit by the vision, we could hit our own claw of our own. And then that's a nice combo from our Hui. It's a nice combo there. And then we actually move forwards to make her back up, right? So she doesn't keep hitting our teammate. And now Darius tries to come to help. So in reality, Darius started 2 longswords, so he's not doing shit. And then there you go, see? Bone plating not doing shit. We keep stacking our birds. We get more birds. This is Ravenous Flock, yep. Stack our birds up. Land all our skills. And now we're actually fighting for control of the jungle. Since we have a good idea that Darius probably started on this side of the map, since he came from over here, we can actually go to his raptor camp and put a vision totem over here to see if he comes in from this side. And if he does, and he starts spamming skills, we'll just rape the shit out of him. In the ass. In the ass. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that, right? And now actually our teammate, our jungler, coming to help. And funny enough, Lissandra coming from the fucking red buff for some reason. Yeah, Sivir didn't go shopping at all. And then we hit another visions. We hit another vision. We getting our eyeballs stacked up now. Getting more birds. More birds than ever before. Yeah, it was very easy right here. Caitlyn, I don't know. She should have walked backwards. She should have walked backwards. That wasn't the best vision. But if she walked forwards, right, that's the problem. The whole point was if she was going to keep walking forwards, it was basically guaranteed that she was going to get hit. So, then we hit the minions. Yeah, Jinx having a little bit more range than us there, which is alright. And then if they try to hit us, right there, the Caitlyn, she would start getting hit by the tower, or the turret. So, the tower doing a shitload of fucking damage. It has 230 damage, right? And now there's nothing over here for me to do. I mean, I could try to fight them 2 versus 1, but in reality, Hui's in danger. I could have ignited right here as well, because it's probably very obvious that she wants to ult herself and make herself invulnerable and try to heal. Lyssandra's Frozen Tomb heals herself, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Does it heal? Yeah, it does heal. So I should have probably ignited, but she's at full health, right? I feel like it would be easier to ignite either one of these, right? Especially if she's gonna heal herself. She's still gonna heal something, and she's gonna go invulnerable. So Hui might miss all of his skills. Compared to somewhere down here, it's a lot easier to knock one of them out compared to Lysandra, in my opinion. So anyways, yeah, instead of trying to fight 2 versus 1, we make the smart decision. Yeah, and the thing is, again, Hui is actually in danger right here. We don't know where Darius is, right? Darius could actually be sneaking up on Hui right now and trying to tickle his booty cheeks, right? He might try to sniff his asshole. So Lysandra jumps on Hui. She runs into the minions, which not the best, in my opinion. Yeah, now he puts a shield on himself, which is weird. We land the root, and she actually ults herself. So yeah, she gets healing, and now Hui starts comboing the shit out of her. I move out of the way just in case she tries to do double damage there. We pop our potions, and we start pushing the wave, and now Jinx in trouble running to us. Which, we actually just run into Darius, because we just turned level 6. And we hit our claw. Yeah, we're not scared of Darius. Darius doesn't have Halo Blades, and he has a Tiamat. His build is pretty shitty. I mean, it's a decent build, but in my opinion, Halo Blades is like instant win. Halo Blades is an instant win on Darius. Sivir doing a good job pushing. Yeah, and she even landed the boomerang there. Out pushing Jinx, because Sivir is a pro gaming character. Yeah, that's so funny. I be doing that shit sometimes on Sivir, where instead of using the spell shield, I'll actually walk out of the way, out of the fucking moves. Which is, it's just like a reflex, right? It's like, you're used to playing every character without a spell shield, where you have to move out of the way on purpose, out of the spells, where she could have actually used the spell shield on purpose there, and ran into the move. Something a little funny. Let's see, she doesn't have the boomerang yet. 3 seconds. Now we come back down to help her. Ooh, and right there, she sets up the Peacemaker, and now we have a fucking Rylai's. This bitch is fucking in a nightmare. There's no fucking way she's running away from this shit. We have a Rylai's. Again, so, first item we get is Rylai's, because it slows. It's the best fucking item in the game, basically, for magic damage users. Because they can't run away, right? 30% slow is fucking huge deal. Especially if we're able to lock them in place or even pull them backwards towards us. And now we're going to explode on her vagina. with the demonic ascension, we're going bird mode. And, what does this do? Does it slow? Yeah, it slows enemies by 75%. On the second cast, right? In every 8 seconds. So, now our ultimate is gonna slow. She flashes. She's trying to run away. She misses the net. We flex on her on purpose to trigger another slow. Yeah, she had to use the flash right there. And now she basically, I don't know, has to go back to base or cry. And now, again, we get map control because we push the wave, or the minions. The Demonic Ascension does area damage, right? And since she had to run away there, she wasn't able to push the wave back towards us. We set up a vision totem because now we got the runic compass. So our world atlas evolved since we've been doing so well. And now we actually run into the dragon here. And I could have run backwards sooner when the shield expired from Hui's ability. Hui's able to set up a circle that'll give your teammates shields. Yeah, we purposely tanked the dragon there because we had two refillable potion stacks. So we just popped both of our refillable potions to take all the damage for our jungler to make sure our jungler is healthy and they're able to stay on the map. And now we hit a double fucking Nevermore, or Claw of the Wicked, basically. Jinx misses, which technically that was a decent time to try to hit the zap. Again, Jinx not that good of a character. That was one of the best opportunities to try to land that move. Because there's no minions, right? So she clears, or the minion wave gets cleared here. Yeah, see? And there's no minions to block the zap. Because zap, the taser that she has, stops on the first minion that it hits. Or the first target that it lands on. But she's not able to get Sivir to stand still, so she's really guessing super hard right there. And then for some reason, she sets up the flame choppers right there. I guess she's scared. And then boom, they line up both of them right next to each other. And I get double damage on the Never move. Which again is funny, because technically they should be winning. Both of them don't have to have a fucking World Atlas. There's no penalty for them farming the minions. And they should be able to get more gold than us. And because they have better items. And I have a fucking support item, but the problem is I already got a Rylai's. We actually did better than them this entire time. We get a double slow and a root. We pulled them forwards. They're locked in place. Yeah, we get a double zap. And then Jinx panicking. Tries to use her ultimate. That was really good, actually. She actually used the ultimate to do something. She did something there. Because sometimes people just hold the ultimate and try to get the execute. Because I'm pretty sure this does more damage. The Super Mega Death Rocket, Jinx's ultimate, does more damage. Depending on how much health the enemy is missing. So, if the closer they are to being knocked out, or the lower their health bar is, the more damage the Super Mega Death Rocket does, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Missing health damage. Yeah. Let's see. What the fuck? Or does it not do that anymore? Gaining damage over the first second of travel time. Also, it does more damage the further away the target is as well. Or does it not do more damage? I swear they said that somewhere. I swear they said that where it does more damage. Maybe they changed it. I'm pretty sure it used to do more damage when they're missing more health. Maybe not. Anyway, she at least tried to use it, right? That's the point. is because, again, some people just never uses the ultimate abilities. On a character like Caitlyn, it is always correct to immediately use the ultimate. You don't want to save it to try to get it execute, right? Because the thing is, it always does fucking damage. Just like the Karthus ultimate. There's so many kids that is so fucking greedy, and they always just try to save the fucking ultimates on character like Caitlyn or Karthus to get a KO or a knockout so that they get full credit for the takedown. Because if you get the execute in this game, it'll give you the credit and it'll give you gold, right? You'll get paid, so you get gold in this game if you get a takedown. But in reality, it's helping the entire team whenever you do any kind of damage. So moves like Ace in the Hole, you want to use it immediately, right? Same thing with Karthus. Karthus' ultimate, he be raining light beams from the fucking other dimension down from the skies, from the demon world. And it never misses, and it always hits all 5 characters on the enemy team. So if you can at least see 4 of the enemy characters, or if you know where all 5 of them are, and they're not in the base, right? As long as they're not here, trying to heal back up to full health, then you want to use the Karthus ultimate immediately, because it always hits, and it always does full damage. Yeah, that's one of the most annoying things. That so many kids never fucking listens, or they're so fucking greedy. We just run up and blast them right there, because they're pretty low, and we're winning really hard. And then we hit all the minions with our vision right there. We move out of the way, or we try to block for Sivir. Right there, if Sivir took full damage from the Peacemaker, the Ace in the Hole might have taken her out. We get another Never move, which, funny enough, we could have actually instantly comboed the Vision of Empire, but at this point, I feel like we're shitting on them so hard that it didn't matter. Which some people says, oh, don't get too cocky or overconfident, blah blah blah. Nah, dude, they need a fucking miracle. They need a miracle. Like, I have to fuck up so bad for them to win. Or they need to do so well, right? And then again, she gets greedy there, and we get more Ravenous Flock stacks. She had to choose between moving out of the way or getting the credit for the minions. We set up some Vision Totems, since we just got a Bounty of Worlds, so we upgraded our Runic Compass again, because we're doing so well. And now we come help our teammate. Yeah, we combo the shit out of Lissandra, and funny enough, Hui was just like jorking it right there. He just stopped helping for some reason. Yeah, Hui stopped helping, I don't know why. Again, it might feel or look like it's fucking hopeless, basically, for the Lissandra. And even funnier, Lissandra doesn't have any damage items. She has a Catalyst of Aeons. Yeah, now he flashes forward. I really respect this. He did a good job. Flash forward. And so we actually run with him into their jungle. Because if their jungler showed up, right, or one of the other players from the other team showed up over here, we would have been able to help them, right? If we stayed over here, we wouldn't be able to help. And so now that we're done with mid lane, there's nothing over there anymore. We come back down here, and we hit another Vision of Empire. So the Vision is a really cool move, because it has super crazy range on it. It has super crazy range on the move. So yeah, Caitlyn actually using the Ace in the Hole there, and basically guaranteed. And then here Jinx tries to run away. So one of the cool things about Jinx is her passive ability is Get Excited. So whenever she takes down a building or a character, she gets 175% 30% decaying move speed and 25% attack speed. However, again, we have a Rylai's, so we shred her move speed down. So she did have a shitload of move speed, but we removed 30% of it. So let's see this. She gets the Super Mega Death Rocket, and what is her move speed at? She's at 663 move speed. However, we land our Never move. We root her, so it starts decaying, right, or burning, basically, like a candle, right, or like a cigarette immediately, or like a piece of paper, right? If you could imagine, if you light a piece of paper on fire, it's gonna immediately burn up, right? So over 6 seconds, the move speed goes down, and we shred her move speed by 30%, right? And even crazier, we locked her in place with our Never move. How long does Never move last? For an area of, yeah, for 1.5 seconds. So she only has 4.5 seconds of her move speed, which is already going down. Yeah, she's already at 378. You see this? She's at 378, and we just keep slowing the shit out of her. Yeah, she flashes and uses heal to try to get away. But look, now she's at 257. She's at 257 move speed. We slow her again. Yeah, she can't run away. I don't know if that was real, and I don't really care. I did not cheat, but I'm saying if that wasn't real, like if they just want to make like a cool replay, if they know that I'm gonna make this replay, or if they want to make me feel cool, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter. I'm smoking the shit out of them. I don't know. Like, yeah, she did get our teammate, but in reality, again, they need a lot to come back. Holy shit. Yeah, something like that. Our fucking jungler tried to 1v1 them like a moron. But she is down health, and now we get the tower. So not the worst thing in the world that could happen. And now again, we actually come back mid lane to help our teammate here with Lissandra. Very suspicious that Lissandra is the same level. We miss. Sivir fighting for her life. And again, we're trying to control the jungle, or make sure that we have full awareness on the map here. So we set up 2 vision totems at their jungle camps. One at the Raptors and one at the red buff. And then we actually go back down to help our teammate. Because Lissandra's tower is already gone, and she's doing well enough, or Hui's doing well enough, right? And now we combo the shit out of them again. Wait, so do we land the eyeball there? Do we get the eyeball? We just pushed the wave with the eyeball, and then if they got hit, they got hit. But either way, that was a really good eyeball. Oh, and then again, we get Caitlyn. And now we actually have a Cosmic Drive, which gives 4% move speed. And then every time we do magic or true damage, we get 20 move speed for 4 seconds. And then we also got boots. So on top of our slow, we get move speed now. And the cool thing about Cosmic Drive is one of the best cooldown items. So it gives us ability haste and move speed too, right? So 4% move speed on top of the 20 move speed. And then the 25 ability haste is nice, because we can stock more Ravenous Flocks. So we can keep spamming our Never move in the Vision of Empire to keep getting more health and healing. And get stronger. And just spam more abilities, period. Right? So again, we come to the lane. Yeah, we try to get Jinx there. So she has to run backwards right there, it looked like. And then we still hit the minions on top of it, which is really good to help us get minion advantage. Because again, the minions, these little guys, they help fight. And now they have 77 damage, the ones in the back. These have 71 on the other team. And then this one has 60. Yeah, so the ones in the back do more damage. The ones in the back do more damage. Cause yeah, they're like a full regular character. You see our character has 79 damage. So each one of these is basically a regular character doing attacks, right? So it's good to have minion advantage or more minions because they help you fight. If you target the other champion on the other team, the minions will start targeting or hitting your character. So we land the root, and look at that. That's why Arcane Comet is good. You guys see this shit? Look how beautiful. Arcane Comet is a good spell because it can do damage to the minions if they're standing inside of the minions, or it did damage right here to both their characters. It does damage to both their characters, so we're doing double damage right there with the Arcane Comet. And now we transform. And we just start running at Jinx and we exhaust her. We don't go for Caitlyn because Caitlyn's guaranteed basically to go down here. Yeah, we flex on them. Now we go Kaioken times 10. We throw a vision down to make her go down unless she wants to move upwards this way. So we throw the vision here, she forced to go down, and we throw the claw down this way. We throw the never move down this way, the claw, the wicked, so she can't run away. So we cover the both paths that she would try to take. If she tried to go this way, the never move, or not the never move, the vision, the eyeball would have hit her, and then the claw would have hit her if she went down. And now we come mid lane again to help our teammate. See, you always want to help your team or move across the map if you can, especially if there's nothing to do in your lane, or you want to try to go faster than the other team, hitting the minions. And right here, so we help push the lane, and we actually throw an eyeball. I remember, we throw an eyeball down when we're walking this way. Yeah, look. She tries to go back to base. She tries to portal back to her base, and while we're walking back, look at this crazy range. You see that shit? We fucking get double Arcane Comet damage again. We get double Arcane Comet damage again. The Visions of the Empire, again, he's the Birdman. He gets the bird's eye view, right? So both of these idiots is standing right next to each other, and we got the Arcane Comet and the vision off. We get double stacks right there, I think. I don't know. Is it per character or just once? I don't know. We for sure at least got one. We for sure at least got one stack right there. And so we have an extra 500 health almost. 480 health. And again, we have vision totems everywhere. We have vision totems everywhere. And so we see Caitlyn's coming through the jungle over here. And I set this up so we could see the red buff and the jungler. And now we know that Caitlyn's right here. And if she walks through here, there's nowhere. There's nowhere she can walk through without taking damage. She has to run away. She has to go backwards. But she wants to get back to the bot lane with her teammate. And she doesn't notice. She might be looking at the map over here. Because the thing is, your character can be right here. But you can put the camera like this, right? So you can click on the screen over here, and your character will be over here, right? But you can be looking at this side. So maybe she wasn't looking at her character, and she got hit. Yeah, and again, Arcane Comet and another vision. More Ravenous Flock stacks. And they're forced to group up or run away. And then again, I was telling the jungler, the red buff is up. Let's take the red buff. Steal it from the other jungler to deny them experience and gold. We pop their blast cone so that they can't use it against us. And then again, we have fresh vision totems set up. We put a vision totem here, and we put a vision totem here. So now we move further into the map, and we can see where they're coming from. Oh my god, and Lissandra getting so greedy. We ignite her. Our team's not able to follow up, and I was actually spamming telling our Sivir to use her ultimate here. But she's so scared. Our Sivir's so fucking scared. And look at that, hilarious. Hilarious, we fucking auto-attacked the Lissandra for the takedown. That was unbelievable, by the way, right there. That was fucking unbelievable. That's either the craziest reactions or this bitch is fucking guessing. And she got it. She's a genius. Whatever the fuck happened, look at this shit. The apprehend. So that move pulls characters in. If you guys... it's very obvious what it fucking does, right? If you look at it. So Darius is a melee character, and he tries to pull her in with the axe. Look at this shit. And this bitch is crazy. She's on drugs or something. Look at this. That might be the worst thing to say, she's on drugs. Because then you guys be like, oh yeah, I need drugs to play video games. I'm gonna go so fast if I'm on drugs. Nah, whatever the fuck is happening over here, she's on a different planet, bro. She's fucking from a different dimension. And we zap both of them to get the slow. Oh, and then look at that. That might... that didn't look like double arcane comet damage. Oh, Darius taking the rocket, and now he's actually trying to run at me. Oh, we slapped the shit out of her. Now she going down. She only has 70 health. And we have the, what is it called? The Fire Drake or some bullshit? Infernal Dragon. Infernal Dragon gives us more damage. Yeah, it does extra damage. That explosion? Yeah, that explosion is actually the Infernal Dragon buff. So the different dragons, gives you different bonuses. And we win the game. We win the fucking game. We explode the turret. We did really well this game, but I mean, our teammates were decent, and this game's not that good. League of Legends is not that good. They delete your account or ban your account, and then they fucking hold you hostage. And then the community's fucking crazy or toxic. We run away from our teammates here. We run away from our teammates, or the opposite direction, so that we're not all grouped up for massive AoE damage, right? Area of effect. So any damage that they do in an area, it's not gonna hurt our teammates, right? So they're focusing my character down, and then our team actually follows up and finishes them. Aatrox trying to chase Hui. Hui has a speed boost, creating the River of Life, where he's feeling the flow right there. Very nice. Hitting their slip and slide, or their shrine. Very nice. Finding the groove, and yeah, they able to get out. And then these two trying to finish the game, or do some damage to the turrets, and they exploded. And so now our Jinx is like, guys, let's do the Baron. Let's get the Wiggly Worm. And so they want to do the Wiggly Worm. We hit another vision. And even better, I think it hit the minions as well, which is really nice. And then again, we actually come to this side, because over here, again, characters like Swain, characters like Lux, Swain, Ahri, they want to get characters in the fucking jungle. Because if they come in the jungle, or like Jinx or Caitlyn, same thing, right? With the skill shots, it's basically impossible to miss right here. It's fucking impossible to miss the vision, the circle, or the never move. It's almost impossible. And so, yeah, we come over here, and especially now that we have Rylai's combo with the Cosmic Drive, which we actually got up to a death cap now. So I'm pretty sure we have the most ability power in the game right now. Yeah, Lissandra only has 100. We have 403, right? We're quadruple this bitch's ability power. Even our Hui, we have 100 more ability power than Hui does. And we're not getting full gold for everything either. Hui had an entire minions or lane's worth of gold to himself, right? So we got even more ability power than our mid laner who was solo laning. He got all the gold to himself. Yeah, and here we just run into them. We just run into them because this is a really good angle. Unfortunately, running in 4 versus however many characters, 4 versus 1, yeah, 4 versus 1 or 3 versus 4 is not the best, especially if we're coming from the side. But I'm pretty sure they got no fucking idea we're coming. And if they do see us, they're gonna spam all their moves in this fucking direction over here instead of up here, right? Which Lissandra already just missed one of her skills. Yeah, so look, she missed again. And now Jinx is very low health. Right, so actually just run at them. Yeah, see look, and they're over here. So they gotta choose between sending missiles down this way or sending all their shit over here. Right? And again, I have a bunch of extra health. Rallies gives health. Cosmic Drive gets health. And Ravenous Flock. Now we're up to 645 extra health on the Ravenous Flock. And so again, I try to trick them just in case that they can see me. Maybe they think I'm gonna come through here. Then now I just go for it. Yeah, see, and they start launching missiles down this way. I hit my ultimate first to power up. Nah, it's morphin time. And then she fucking ults me. She immediately ults me, which is actually really good. And then even crazier, Darius also hits the apprehend. Yeah, see look, and all of them just spamming all their shit on me. All of them just spam all their fucking skills on me. So that means that Sivir and Hui can hit all of them without having to worry about taking any retaliation damage or getting hit back, right? And then we get a Gigantor flex on them right there. I mean, our team does help as well, right? But our character, the Demon Flare, or the Demonic Ascension, explodes. They do get the takedown on us, but we did max ult damage right there. We were able to run into all of them, which is really good. Yeah, and then Sivir, able to run in and clean everything up, because there's nothing to hit her back, or they don't have any abilities left to fight back, because they spammed them all on me. Which, in reality, I think Sivir does way more damage than my character. She has a fucking Infinity Edge, a Navori Flicker Blade, and a Yuntal Wild Arrows. With even crazier Boots of Swiftness. That's actually a decent Boots of Swiftness, because Lissandra slows, and so does Darius. So that's actually really good. And even sometimes Aatrox. Sometimes Aatrox slows.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, and see now Jinx is like, guys, come on, let's do the Baron. And so I run over to help them with the Baron. Which actually first I popped their ward, because we had the crystal ball. And then I just used my ultimate. Yeah, I just used my ultimate to do damage and to get some extra health. And then we fart on them. Use the Demon Flare on the Demon Ascension to fart on the Wiggly Worm, and we get the Wiggly Worm. Did we exhaust Lissandra here? Yeah, we exhausted Lissandra since she ran into everything. And then again, we're going the opposite direction of our teammates. So, if they throw any spells our way, or especially a character like Aatrox, who has to be right in front of our face to do damage, if Aatrox wants to chase us, then Sivir's not gonna be in trouble because she's max range or max distance away from him, and she's a long range character. She can just start launching, just machine gun boomeranging the shit out of him. Which actually he turns around instead and goes for Sivir. And now he's trying to run away, but I got crazy slows. Yeah, and this is fucking weird. Somehow Darius runs away here. This was very suspicious when I saw him run away. I thought it was so weird. He has 380 move speed. I have 440. Yeah, how the fuck did he get extra move speed right here? What items does he have? He doesn't... He has a fucking winged moonplate. Yeah, what the fuck? Look, he has boots and a winged moonplate. He might have cheated. Or maybe the tower. Maybe the tower standing next to the... Oh, he probably picked up an Infernal Cinders. Hold on. Was there one of the tokens? Yeah, see, these dragon tokens gives move speed. Yeah, oh, he did pick up a dragon token. That's how he was able to run away. I didn't see that. He picked up a dragon token. That's what it was. Yeah, it was so weird. He just started moving faster all of a sudden. I was like, what the fuck is that shit? How did he run away? It's because he picked up the dragon tokens. We hit our ultimate to power up? Yeah, and then we just fart on all of them. We fart on all of them. The game's over. Game's over. You guys want to see? Look, couple ammo, explosion. Yay! Yeah, again, this game's not that cool. It's okay. In reality, if you want to have friends and shit, there's other games, like, you could just hang out with people or have fun in a not bad environment. League of Legends is a fucked up community or environment. They just delete people's shit and abuse people, and they're like pedophiles or some shit. I don't know, they're drug addicts. It's fucking weird. They're like mentally retarded. They think they could just hurt people. It's fucked up. Which, I don't know, you guys might say, you saying those naughty words, calling people poo-poo head, that's abuse or whatever. They're deleting people's shit, and they're fake scammers. They're breaking the law. Right? Last time I checked, calling someone a poo-poo head, not the worst thing that can happen.